Hey everyone, we're playing another match with Naya Hexproof. We won the die roll. This hand doesn't have a Hexproof guy in it, but I still think it's a very good hand because we do have a voice, a bunch of enchantments, and a Johnny, so we're gonna keep. Any Hexproof guy, this hand will be very good. But we are missing a second green. A green deck. This could mean practically anything. It could be devotion. It's probably devotion. It could be like dredge, it could be monsters, it could be a bunch of things. And it's devotion. It could also be that green beatdown deck that isn't devotion based. So Madcap Skills is very bad here, so I'm not going to play that. I think I'm going to attack for 2, and if he blocks it's fine because we're going to get another token, and then I'll play another voice. Of course he doesn't block, so I'll play another voice, and this temple. I don't think I need this land. Luckily for us, this green deck doesn't have removal. Still can't really play Madcap Skills here though, because he can just double block and keep his guy. But what I can do is play a Johnny and just pump the voice. I'm not going to attack here because I want to protect the Johnny. So our opponent drew a satyr and has another satyr on top. Alright, Witch Stalker is very good. So here I can pump voice, play Unflinching Courage, and play Madcap Skills. I can actually deal him 16 damage if I do that. Which is not lethal, but it's very close. So I'm gonna play the Witch Stalker, pump the Witch Stalker, and put the Madcap Skills on it. And next turn I can give it Unflinching Courage and make it gigantic with the Johnny. He's probably going to play Polyphronos here, which I'm fine with. Or that thing, whatever. doesn't really do much because it's just a dude. This deck doesn't really have removal, so. Let's see what's on top before we decide what to do. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess 18 damage. I guess I couldn't deal with that. So against Devotion, we want our Mortars. We want Chain to the Rocks. These are okay, but I don't think they're worth bringing in. These are also okay, but I imagine that our opponent's going to have some enchantment destruction, so maybe we don't want them. Going to remove the Selesnya Charms. Boros Charms are fine. The Voices, they were very good that game, but they're not very important in the matchup. I wonder if I want Gifts instead, actually. We do have a lot of removal for his creatures, so maybe we don't want Voices here. And instead want these. Alright, I like that. This hand's tempting, but I'm going to mulligan. I don't want to keep a one-land hand. It is on the draw, and the hand is good with more land, but it's very risky. We also don't have any removal, so I'm going to mulligan. Into a much worse hand. Yeah, this hand needs 2 green just to be playable, so we can't keep this hand either. And this hand's fine. Okay, I guess we couldn't really ask for a better draw than that. We can Madcap Skills this next turn because chances are he's only going to have 1 blocker. But it looks like he doesn't have any blockers. He could have Naturalize or something that kills enchantments. Still can't block this thing. Okay. Land's really good here. We're just gonna go all in on this guy. And attack for 6. And then the turn after it's 8 with the gift. We're gonna bottom this land. He finally hit a land off of his Courser. Whenever I play Courser, it's always Sylvan Carrington on top, no matter what. I never get land. Or a mana guy, like Elvish Mystic or whatever. It's never land, though. Come on, play your land, bud. I'm not sure what our opponent is thinking about. Maybe he's thinking what guy to play so he can double block our guy and have it live. But it has first strike, so I can't think of any profitable blocks for him. Alright, yeah, it looks like our opponent isn't blocking. Okay, so 6. I was gonna play the gift, but the Boros Charm just kills him because he can't block, so he takes 6 and double strike makes it 12. So we're just gonna do that. And sometimes you just win with Naya Hexproof.